this, and yeah, I'm more the football guy now because I might be playing football soon. So why not? But I might do a lot of might do a, you can see the route. I'm running deep. In a few seconds, you're the route team and tap my receiver icon. Throw the ball, lob it up, and snap ball. Let's go. That's a lob. That's not a lob, bro.
Here we go. Set. 8. Right on. Set. 30 base.
Please. Ready running. Medium route. What is this?
Get it.
What?
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Running a medium route. Your job is when I make a cut, press and release.
Cut.
And you make the cut. There we go.
Set. Ready. 10 Lobo.
Got my man. Something you just got. Get the ball to me fast and hold my receiver icon down.
Shoot.
That's a bullet pass, all right.
Ready, ready. 50 plant.
You can double tap. Pump fake.
Fire.
That's a yeah.
Go now. 8 green.
That's a quarterback. It is throwing the ball. That one, and then you have to.
Let go.
Yep.
And on 90 Wolf.
Hold. What's that one? It has to be. Yeah. Now I'm not the tallest receiver on the team. Throw a high pass, holding L1.
Ready, ready.
Now, why do you even
Break.
thrust L2 to?
Leaf River. Leaf River.
That's a catch.
Go.
Scramble to the.
Yours.
That DB. I love scrambling. That's my favorite thing.
Now.
Do you need to do it while you're in it?
Ready. Let's go.
That's in.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
I picked the Oregon Ducks because they have a great O-line, like front 6, 7. Tight ends actually count for some reason. They catch. It's like how that person caught the ball when he was defensive line. He was offensive line, and he didn't go all the way.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
And I play soccer. I am the fastest on my team.
Listen,
And
I don't care how much you
we're
played,
not
you're a leader
gonna
on this
post
team.
every Monday. Yeah, Monday.
Leaders, sometimes they
But-
have to do what's right.
Because I
even if
have
they don't
running
like it.
club, and it's this called running club, and I had to run.
Got it, Coach.
I had to run
got you.
6
Yeah?
miles yesterday. I mean, I had to run 1 mile 7 laps, an extra for some dumb reason. Because we had this big full like thing. We had to freaking have more weight on us. We had to, it's not like full weight. We had to collect straws. And then if I make it, that was tryouts, like, that was yesterday. And if I checked the time, I would be
with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchup. As it's the USC Trojans taking on the Oregon Ducks.
It's Patrick.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes. Thank you, Pat Mahomes. Love that. I love that. I love that thing we got. Oh, USC. Wow.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. A big test ahead. His first collegiate snap coming right now as the Ducks have it 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The Ducks come up now 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Quick slant caught by Streets. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, he can blitz.
Steps him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I
think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts. How the speed really picks up in this game, and if he's able to get rid of the football.
Think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different colored jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. He's got it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
I will. I'm the best scribbler.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left.
Catch that.
This is caught.
He's in.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Ducks have taken the early lead.
I haven't played no Fortnite this year.
So make that one drive, one touchdown for the college career of our quarterback.
And we don't have to worry about it, but what if this drive had gone badly? Think about the spiral it could fall into, the self-doubt, but zero doubt on that drive, in control right from the start.
It was probably a month ago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
Probably my highest.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
I didn't film last month because I had a
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On the ground, it's Darby, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Just for my knee.
Operating from the gun. Morse firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Go, buddy, go, go, go.
And he will score. Touchdown, USC.
Come on, that's a
offense.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
But this is going to be more like chill, like that.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it doesn't fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Now back to throw. That is caught. It's Streets. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Touchdown, Oregon. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go, defense.
On first down, Darby, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's our visiting side with a football to begin quarter number 2. Now Morris, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Can I just get away with that?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
This is Irons. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14.
Good see. I didn't see any face mask.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Morse going down the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 22.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in the football.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down. Morse. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5, and Anderson's got it. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looking to throw. Open man is Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Quintez Anderson, 39 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw is Morse. And Walker has it. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Morse gets set to pass. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. From the gun, Morse. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. The 30. past the 20, 10. And this results in 6. Touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The SC offense about set to take over here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. So halftime here in the first semifinal. All Oregon thus far.
When they get the ball, Matt. I have scored one touchdown by running it.
How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half.
Okay, so I'm filming.
Let's go.
What's up, guys? I will say freaking game.
Hey,
You like this one?
Coach,
really good job out there in the first half.
You're okay.
I should have
I
trusted
just
you
like
more.
their jerseys because every week.
That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
Not 20.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too... There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, USC. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
61, Matchbox Lights. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Big hold to the 30. This one complete to Streets. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. Again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. And it seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach. Because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years. But much like the Patriots in the NFL, where you see Tom Brady take almost every snap, even at his age, that was the case with Marcus Washington. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Quintez Anderson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The SC offense about set to take over here. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll run on first down. Darby, he's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Morse looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Here's Irons. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
50 plant. Staying situation. Let's go.
They'll run it with Irons. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Off play action. Morse going to throw deep. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They're going to look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards, the final tally.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what I've really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. You got to think this coaching staff has to be absolutely elated with the performance they've gotten from their quarterback. Now,
kids, come here. See how much points I'm up by. Come on. Come here. You're going to be so enjoyable. Come here, this is gonna be funny. You'll be Sooners. Come here. This might be just the funniest thing in the world. They scored 2 touchdowns on me. But you should see the points now. I'm up by 20. Third half, like 10 seconds to go. And I'm gonna say something. We're gonna win. Ooh. It's 41 to 21. 42 to... Can happen in the third quarter.
4 touchdown passes, and we still have a quarter plus to play. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Now they go screen. It's complete. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. Throwing on first down. Morse throwing right, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. From the gun, Morse. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Morse. And this is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Welch. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. On the move to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They'll set up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. From 13 yards out. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. The Ducks going to line up here and go for the 2-point conversion. They'll drop the throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
No, okay.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he
trusted
his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Morse, and that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now this is Keller. He won't go down. Whoa! It's accelerating, and off he goes. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Bradley Welsh there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. The Ducks going to line up here and go for the 2-point conversion. They'll set up a throw. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes now. You think about this being a guy who held a clipboard for 4 years, never played, didn't take a snap. And in this game, he couldn't have played any better if he had started 50 games. He's just been on point all game long. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. To throw on 3rd down. Morse over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Morse. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. On 1st and 10, Morse got his man complete over the middle. It's Robbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback. The Oregon Ducks are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
56.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football's my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well?
What type of unicorn is it?
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's playing. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches his horn. Silver.
I'd go with Onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
3 was enough.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
3 would be good.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
Thank God.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns.
That's 28.
Is that okay?
Heck yeah.
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
We had to drive all the way from San Francisco. Yay!
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
We're not going to hand it off 50 times, you stupid idiot.
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game,
no weight on my
he
shoulders.
punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid
Says,
that
yes,
has
I'm
so
gonna
much
fit
to
in,
lose on that field?
Stupid girl. That was me who said that.
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure, Coach.
Yes, you can talk to me.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise.
No noise.
It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back.
I like taking
Right?
a step
You
back.
gotta breathe
I
it
am.
in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet.
Everything gets real quiet in my pussy.
All right, so breathe, take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I got you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
And a few championship. Wait, this team has won multiple champions. What? Where are we at? Well, who are we going against? Please be. Wait. Oh,
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks.
Why is he?
Here we go, the matchup we've all been waiting for. Number 1 versus number 2, and off we go in the College Football Playoff National Championship in Santa Clara. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. They'll look to throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive foot. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown Ducks. Jared Rust, 47 yards. And the Ducks have taken the early lead.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. Gonna hand to Jewell. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Cooper. And this is Simpson with a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys you've got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Back to throw is Cooper from the gun on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the carry, it's Jewell. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season. Trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Jewell, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They'll run with Jewell.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now back to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points. They're by the wayside on that one.
A gain there of 21 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Gets to throw here, and that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Marquay Carlson there to make the grab. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
False start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Wait, they picked for me?
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been... And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
Hey, Fortnite, shoot.
Monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, y'all can wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Kicking the ball.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, and discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Cooper. From the gun, he'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now Cooper looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On third down, Jewell. A great effort there to shed the contact. And it helps him pick up the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And his kick is indeed good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw now on the final play.
No safety.
Now what a story this would be. Oregon 1 half away from a first national title.
I'm going against Clemson. And we're winning 14.
Hey. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
What do I do?
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Kaysen,
Of course I do. Make it happen.
Stop.
Okay, man.
You don't smack me there.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. The field a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Cooper to throw on second down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. First and 10 now for Clemson. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Cooper now looking to throw on second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Elton Poe, 45 yards. They're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. Looking to throw. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. The Ducks will come up now on a 1st and goal situation. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Touchdown, Oregon. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Cooper will look to throw it. His throw incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cooper. He's going to look deep down the field. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. They'll look to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. He'll look to throw, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So the line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. He'll drop to throw. Quick slant caught by Streets. And he hurdles him into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Isaiah Streets. 27 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Back to throw. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Let's go. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Back to throw. Cooper. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like this.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Let's go. Do it.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Cooper throwing on 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cooper. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. DeMarcus Sewell there to make the grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. This story behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap in a college football game until 9 days ago. They are the national champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Oregon Ducks.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on the stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, take that trophy, man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was going to... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby! Yeah! This was for you! Yeah! Let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see in a season, it was characterized by overcoming. These guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Right. Right. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's actually right here. Okay, hang on. Hello?
Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Please have Emily stay in touch.
I will. Thank you. All right, bye.
Take care. See you, baby.
College football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today, we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Kyle, who's your player to watch?
Okay, it's the mythical backup quarterback who just won a national championship. This guy who's played in 2 games. 2 games, and we're saying maybe a 3rd-round pick? Come on, the hype is unreal.
Kyle, he did win a national championship.
Yes, he did. It was incredible. Peter, 8 quarters of football, 3rd-round pick. Get out of here.
If he blows up the combine like some people expect, he could be a 1st-round draft.
No way. No, Nate, no way.
Listen, this isn't a particularly strong draft class for the quarterback position. And you know when that happens, teams get desperate for that QB, and they start to reach a little bit.
Guess we'll find out soon.
I just know something. If you do really bad under 19, you don't get something. You don't go to
Yes,
the draft.
I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need to... Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with... I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then... I know that there's a time restraint. I understand that.
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
Yes. Well, I know what he wants. I understand what he wants. He's told me what he wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second? Thank you. No, just be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job. I pick you, a player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
When I found out I wasn't going to start in college, it became clear that I should transfer if I want to play at the next level. But I didn't. Because my word means something. And I'm proud of my decision to stick. And if I was running a team, I think I want players that were willing to compete.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yes, I'll have to call you back. I love you too, Dad. Are you for real?
Yes, I'm for real.
You know, you and I have a mutual friend, Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis. What do you think he would have to say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Navigating a locker room can be tricky. I do my best. I try to find a balance between being the locker room guy and then the guy that the coaches can rely on to get the team bought in. But it's hard.
You know, Jack had some concerns about your leadership. But I'm not seeing that. Little inside scoop, the owner wants someone with the measurables. So you go out there and you impress. You'll be on our radar.
I can do that.
Don't let me down.
Thank you.
I don't want to go to Rollins. But if the Giants take me, I will.
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone? Is that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, at least now I know I can trust you with your playbook.
Yes, you can.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Bus in Alaska. I go front of the bus.
Not middle.
Nope.
Have you looked at the engine before you even got into the bus? Did you check the tire pressure?
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me, and I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure. Well, okay, is that the wrong answer?
That will be me in 3 years. Or in a couple years. When I try to try out for football. Is that a right answer? So I want to go to the Dolphins, probably. They will not take me. But they made me scout for all the bad teams because the Redskins haven't won a game this year yet. Cough, cough, choke.
Funny how many eyes are on us right now, huh? Breaking us down, picking us apart. Every mistake amplified. But we got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Hey, I'm looking for your agent.
I don't have an agent.
Didn't have an agent. Les Moore, congratulations.
For what?
For getting an agent. Me. Boom.
I don't think... Have I met you before?
You're about to know me.
Quarterbacks, group 4.
Looks like you're up to throw, kid. Go get him. Or should I say, go get him, client. You,
No, I'm good, man, yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Got a lot of people already. Full roster. 2 full.
Ready! 90 Wolf! Hit it! Go now! 60 or now! Ready, break! Let's go! 60 outlaw! Right. Here we go! 10 to get it! Here we go! The hip!
He curves so hard, that's why I'm messing up.
18 Gators!
Oh, thank God.
2!
Bro, you need to out-curve it, bro.
Let's go! 70, Indy, 5!
Wait, sketch that in. He's in! He's freaking in!
Ready? 18 Gators, let go!
That's the best pass ever.
Go, set! Ready! Break! Leaf River! Hit it. Ready. Now. Ready. Let's go.
And that's a good pass.
Come on, set. 10 low. Ready.
About, oh, that's a bad pass. Get defeated.
On the double.
I'll let you do that.
Get it.
That's a bad pass. Bad pass. Keep your feet in.
Got it.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
Set ready. 50. Plant. Shoot.
Oh, that's a bad pass. That's a bad. That's definitely a bad pass.
Ready, ready. 8, read. 5.
Hail Mary. A full Hail Mary.
90 wolf.
Can I see him play? That's it. If you don't count that, I'm fucking in.
60 or. Ready, ready.
He's turning out, and then he's turning back in, and we got that. He's not gonna be dropped. The other guys.
Big grip.
And he's carving out, and he's coming in, and that's that pass now. What the frick?
On the set.
How was that out? They count that.
Now.
Thanks, man.
You're not on a team yet. Nope. We won the championship. Good for your ass. Who do you want to be on? I hope the thing actually lets me do the draft. Why? Cause the dude was you know how Casey, you know how when you're supposed to run, then turn?
New York fans were very vocal about you this week on social media. How would you feel about playing for the Giants?
I'm like, what? They need me. I'll be lucky.
Well, I'm flattered by their interest. But honestly, I just want a shot.
Draft combo.
They give me a chance, I'll be ready to work.
Totally understand.
What do you feel is your biggest strength as an NFL quarterback?
Great in NFL.
Well, I pride myself in my ability to get the job done. I'm able to focus and perform under pressure. I think you guys saw that in college playoff.
You definitely did.
What do you say to the critics that think you aren't ready to play in the NFL?
Still in the combine? You haven't done it yet?
Have any of these critics ever
I have.
played football? Honestly, I don't care what they say. It's all white noise to me. All that really matters is what those NFL
That
teams
dumb
see, guys.
person doesn't hang up on the phone.
Let's say this all doesn't work out for you. What's your plan B?
Last time I got like 14.
No
I got
plan B
18
for
this
me.
time.
That's a great answer.
It's very smart. Thank you.
I hope my mic's not muted.
Bavarian chocolate cake. Nice twist. That's my client.
Nobody. Oh.
Let it go to voicemail.
Please,
Build some anticipation. But if you answer it, you'll show that the teams can count on you. So, answer it.
Hello?
Congratulations. You're one of the select few players invited to this year's NFL Draft in Nashville. Please have your agent contact our office, and we'll see you in Music City in April.
Wait, this time I actually go to the combine.
Thank you so much.
Yes! Oh, sorry. Wait.
So you're
What are you gonna wear?
Yes. You're gonna be the draft.
I never even thought about that.
Come on, Les. Think. What is he gonna wear?
You can dismiss it, and then you have to go back. Then you'll be a later round.
Under.
If I get like the Dolphins and I dismiss it, like I don't want to go to the
We
team,
can purchase one.
I'm still in the draft. But if something happens,
goods?
oh, we're out of time, dude. I'm the pop now.
It's a winner right there. Yeah. Come on, give him a turn. Give him a spin. That's it. Yeah, drink it all in.
Yes.
I don't think I have to do that.
Okay, right. Yes.
April 25th, 2017.
What's going on?
Just you, please.
Yep,
Pick
yeah,
is
no.
in.
Take it all in. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, this guy. How are you?
Welcome to the 2019 National Football League Draft Live on NFL Network. An amazing spectacle right here in Nashville, Tennessee, that has been filled with intrigue and drama, and it is all about to suddenly subside with answers to long-standing questions.
When you tell me take
Involving the Heisman Trophy winner, Kyler Murray. TJ, you're first. What are you expecting to see tonight?
Well, I'm just waiting for this first pick, not knowing what's going to happen with the first pick and Kyler Murray specifically. That, to me, is the biggest story in this entire draft.
And for me, over the last few years, it's been about movement to get quarterbacks. You know, I'm looking to see, is there going to be some movement? Are people going to start jumping? Hollywood Brown and Cody Ford.
There's 6 picks left in the first round. Can't afford my condo representing a second rounder. Sorry. We need more clients. Signal in here. Stinks. Hey, anybody know how much a 26th pick makes? No? If that's the bank calling about my condo loan, tell them I'm not here. Just...
Hello?
Hey, this is Brian Flores, head coach of the Miami Dolphins. We've had our eye on you for a while. We're excited. We're going to make you the newest member of the Miami Dolphins. You ready to go on that?
Yes, sir. I am so appreciative of the opportunity. I'm going to come ready to work, okay?
Good. That's what I like to hear. Welcome to the Miami Dolphins.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes!
It's coming up here.
He hesitates a little bit. Look at the timing of that throw. On the money. Doesn't have to throw it 40 yards down the field. Put it on the money, and you get a big play. Here we go. Here's the commissioner with the pick.
Oh, players only.
In the 2019 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select...
Let's start at the top with the Dolphins. Draft winners or draft losers?
Losers.
How could you call them
Look, they filled the need of quarterback. It's great. They filled the need. They got a quarterback. Yay! And they spent a first-round pick on a 6th-round talent. That's a winner.
6th-round talent? Did you watch this dude play?
Yeah.
Did you see him at the
Thank
combine?
you.
Are you serious? He's been jumping up the draft boards for months.
Yeah, I watched him start on the sideline in college. He couldn't even start for his college team. He's going to save an NFL franchise. Sure he is.
And I'll tell you why, because this isn't college. For the first time in his life, he actually has a coaching staff who is putting their faith in him. A coaching staff that actually believes in him.
So where are we headed? Oh, isn't it on the app?
That you?
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a professional. But for what it's worth, I think you are the guy that's gonna turn things around here for our quarterback situation. And I played a little JUCO ball myself.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Had the coach in here last week, and I was not impressed at all.
Keep playing ball. I'll watch your games later.
I do a little
Being
JV
things.
coaching in my
Isaiah.
spare time, so I have a really good feel.
If you break
about
that bet, I'm
the
telling.
game. Told him one of my plays. He could have used it this someday.
I actually haven't met him yet.
Coach Flores? He called defensive plays up in New England last year. But I'm a little worried about our offense. No offense. We lost Tannehill, Danny Amendola, the old workhorse, Frank Gore. They're all gone. You know that our best receiver is our running back. I get why they drafted you even after taking Rosen. Because I think you could be the next Marino. coaches don't see that, tell them to call me. I'll tell them.
Thanks.
You hit him by the
I'll
feet,
pass it along.
stupid.
Never sure how much
Okay.
they'll listen to me, though. I'm just a rookie.
Had Chris Pratt in here last week.
I was trying to pump bacon.
I think if he fights a raptor, the raptor's gonna win. That's just me. That's just me. I don't care how many names he calls me. In fact, I actually did some archaeology on the side. And I found a T-Rex bone in Missouri once. I think it was a T-Rex bone. I was like, look at that! Sorry about that.
Cool. Actually, I think you just dropped me off right here. Yeah, it's right up front. Thank you.
This is the start of something beautiful, kid. And
Dolphins! I hate that logo.
If you need alpacas, if you need emus, any type of livestock, home loan, or warranty, you call me.
I'll throw it up.
Think we'll call.
This game, it's about legacy, kid. Achievement, exceeding expectations. Your college accolades, they're in the past. Your draft status, just a number.
He
But
broke
your
a little.
legacy,
He broke something. Oh, I'm
you start building that today.
I have a question.
It's about the way you interact with teammates,
Can
coaches.
I have ice cream? No. Can I have ice cream? Yes.